Hello, you're very welcome to this episode of my Generation Gap podcast, where you have me, Stuart Vincent Moore, a 50-year-old member of Generation X, talking art, culture, media, and a load of nonsense for about 10 minutes before we get down and talk about what we're here to talk about, which this week is Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
Yeah.
And I'll be doing all that with my niece, Harriet, who is an 18-year-old member of Generation Z.
Gen Z.
Gen Z, yeah. Hi, Rach, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm all good. We have a dog now. So
What? You've always had a dog?
I haven't had a dog. Mum and Dad have had two dogs. I've got a dog
You've
now.
got your own dog.
Yeah. Would you like to meet her? In fact, you've already met her, I think. This is Betty the cockapoo, and she has eyebrows.
Betty the cockapoo. Yeah, she looks like Dennis Healy.
Honestly, she's got the biggest eyebrows. She's been through a groom recently, and she wasn't meant to live with us. She's just been here for 2 months and is now established as my dog. So.
Oh, that's nice.
So
yeah,
it's
very lovely.
It's Betty the dog. So. And now my phone's going off. It's all chaotic.
Do you need to get that?
No, I don't. It's just an alarm. I set myself 1 million alarms a day. How's your week been?
Hang on. H, is that alarm so that you're not late for our podcast record?
Yeah, it was. It said pod in capital letters.
Yeah, but H, that's 25 minutes after we're supposed to start.
Yeah, but usually we start at 7 o'clock and it's 6:25. So I just set that. I set that every single day, you know.
We said for 6.
Yeah, but I set my alarm for 6:25 every single day for the podcast in case we have the podcast. I also set the same thing, like say I'm going to my therapist and I was like writing in my journal, I'll put like write notes for therapists, but it would just be every day at 12 o'clock. So we know every day at 12 o'clock that my phone
Harriet's writing the notes.
Yeah. Harriet's writing the notes. So yeah, I live from alarms. Yeah. How's your week been?
Had a good... well, my week, H, it's been a while since we've spoken. We've done a few things have happened since last record.
Yeah.
Had my Nottingham comedy show.
Yes.
Nottingham Comedy Festival show. That went really well. Telepathic. Yeah. So that was good. It's been Mizzy Night.
It's been what?
Do you know, Mizzy? Well, this is a generational thing, isn't it? And I was going to ask you about Mizzy Night.
Oh, well, I was going to say I've never heard of it. So.
You've never heard of Mizzy Night?
Mizzy
and
Night.
Do you know what? They don't really, and they've never really heard of Mizzy Night down south either, or Nottingham. Yeah. But every year, when we were growing up, me and your mum, dear listener, Harriet's mum is my sister, so we grew up together. Every year, on the 4th of November, it was Mischievous Night.
Oh, I know what Mischievous Night is, but I don't know what Mizzy Night is.
Oh, well, Mizzy Night.
I don't know what
it is.
Have you just been calling it Mizzy Night to everybody? Does everybody actually know what it is, but you're just calling it Mizzy Night?
I thought everybody called it Mizzy Night.
No, I know it is like Mischief Night, but I thought that was the 1st of November, not the 4th. I thought it was the day after Halloween.
No, it's the day before.
Are you sure? Are you sure? Shall I Google it? Shall I Google it?
Yeah.
When is Mischief Night? October 30th, the night before Halloween, or November 4th, the night before Bonfire Night.
Yeah.
Oh, in some parts of northern England, like Yorkshire, it is celebrated on November 4th, yeah? There you go.
Mizzy Night.
Mizzy Night.
Yeah.
If anybody's listening from Yorkshire, please tell us if you know what Mizzy Night is or Mischief Night.
Or even if you do it anywhere else in the country, because I remember when I worked down in London, nobody, and me and another guy were both from Leeds, and the first time we were in we were working in a pub in the middle of London, we said, "Oh,
yeah,
what happens around here on Mizzy Night? Do all the pubs do people egg your windows and that?" And I'm going, "What are you talking about?"
yeah, your toilet rolled, and they're like, "What?"
Yeah, Mischievous Night, and they're going, "Nope."
Well,
Not down here, mate.
Where I grew up in Grimethorpe, there wasn't really mischievous night. It was just that kids were that feral that you'd put your pumpkins out and then they'd just come round and smash them all just for Halloween.
Wasn't so every night was mischievous.
Yeah, every night was mischief night. They'd just go around messing stuff up and smashing pumpkins and taking sweets off kids.
Little Ferdy's all barky. I'm going to tell you. Do you know what? We'll do the burger. Oh no, I'll tell you about it when I do the burger review.
Okay. So what else you done this week?
Oh, do you know what? I was at the gym the other day.
Yeah.
And I got, I managed to get chili sauce all in my ears. My ears were full of chili sauce.
You're gonna need to elaborate.
Well, because I went into Greg's to get
Greg's does chili sauce.
Yeah, so you know when you go into Greg's and you get those like potato wedges.
Yeah.
In the hot bit, and then at the bottom they've got like pots, haven't they, of mayonnaise or ketchup, like dip pots.
Yeah.
And you can get a sweet chili one, can't you?
Yeah.
So I got cheap sweet chili one. I got it and I put it in my coat pocket. But I didn't know that the lid wasn't on it properly.
Yeah.
So I came out and I managed to get sweet chili sauce all over my inside of my pocket and all over my car keys.
Yeah.
And that's where I keep my earbuds on a key ring on my car keys.
Oh.
So I cleaned up all the chili sauce off my keys and out of my coat pocket and everything. And then I'd wiped it all down and until I hadn't realised it had managed to get inside all my earbuds until I was at the gym like a couple of days later. And then ended up putting loads of chili sauce in my ears.
That's definitely a new one. I think that's a very unique experience.
Yeah, it wasn't a pleasant one. No?
Yeah, I can imagine not.
Anyway, H, enough of that nonsense. Let's talk about what we're here to talk about. Because we're here to talk about Frankenstein.
We are.
Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein.
Yep.
Now, what do you think of it, H?
Do you know what? I absolutely loved it. I wasn't expecting to like it at all. From the first kind of scene, I have to pay attention. Like, I have to confess something here. The first 10 seconds to a minute of the film that I'm watching.
Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back.
I have to confess something here, though. That when I watch a film, the first 10 to 60 seconds I don't actually watch. That is the time that it takes me to put away my phone, get under my blanket, find out where the remote is so it doesn't fall down the side of the sofa. Stuff like that. You know, admin before you watch the film.
But hang on, but if you watch it on 2 times speed, that could be 2 minutes.
I didn't watch it on 2 times speed. So, I missed kind of the speech in the beginning, I do believe. And then I started watching...
Hang on, what speech in the beginning?
I thought you said there was a speech in the beginning.
What's that?
What speech are we reading?
Oh, do you know? No, this is
not the beginning?
No, this is something else.
I thought I'd missed something.
No, you... Right, let's read this out because there's something I want us to read.
You made it all confusing for me. I thought I understood the film.
No, so, dear listener, I asked Harriet to read. We're going to read a passage, okay? Mm-hmm. So it's not from the film at all, so you didn't miss anything at the start of the film.
No.
So, right, let's start.
Sorry, I have to interrupt because this is quite funny. I have just opened my phone to Facebook, and on the FYI Wakefield, like the local groups, somebody's just put, "Why sky is purple?" And just posted a picture of the sky being purple.
Why sky is
purple? I don't know why sky is purple. Okay, right. I've got my script.
Action.
Oh, I've got to start on that.
Yeah, you're
I'm
starting.
going
Yeah,
to
come
have to do action again.
on. Action.
I expected this reception. All men hate the wretched. How then must I be hated who am
H. It's wretched.
What did I say, wretched?
Yeah, that's when you're throwing up.
Yeah, it isn't it? See, you're giving me a task and you don't realise how bad I am at pronunciation. Right.
Right, start again. Action. I expected this reception. All men throw up.
Oh, man. I hate throwing up.
Yeah.
How then must I be hated?
No. Start from the beginning.
Don't.
When I
I'm
asked
never
you,
gonna
when
get
I
through
asked you to do this, I did not think it'd be that hard.
You very much overestimated me. Right. Action. I expected.
Action.
I expected this reception. All men hate the wretched. How then?
H, you're losing all the gravitas of the words.
I know. Right. How then must I be hated, who am miserable beyond all living things? Yet you, my creator, detest and spurn me. Thy creature, to whom thou art bound by ties only help
Dissoluble.
by
Yeah.
the inhalation of one of
No.
us.
Annihilation.
Annihilation.
No,
These
it's
aren't
not to do
words
with
I
breathing
read
in.
every day. I mean, dissoluble and annihilation are not in your everyday vocabulary, are they? Of one
No.
of them.
All right. Do you know what? I think
Hang on,
all
I'm
the
nearly
other
done.
words.
I'm nearly done.
No. Start again.
Right. I expected this reception. All men hate all men hate the wretched. How then must I be hated, who are miserable beyond all living things? Yet you, my creator, detest and spurn me, thy creature to whom thou art bound by ties only dissoluble by the annihilation of one of us. You purpose to kill me. How dare you sport thus with life? Do your duty towards me, and I will do mine towards you and the rest of mankind. If you will comply with my conditions, I will leave them and you at peace. But if you refuse, I will glut the maw of death until it's satiated with the satiated with the blood of your remaining friends. I was so close that time.
Abhorred monster, fiend that thou art, the tortures of hell are too mild a vengeance for thy crimes. Wretched devil, you reproach me with your wretchedness. Reserve your compassion for yourself, or rather to the sufferers whom you have murdered. Begone, vile insect, or rather stay, that I may trample you to dust, and oh that I could, with the extinction of your miserable existence, restore those victims whom you have so diabolically murdered. So that's good, isn't it?
Yeah, but all I could think when you said wretched devil was like a devil throwing up.
So what did you think that was?
What do you mean, what did I think that was?
You thought it was a speech from the beginning of the film?
You said to me, I'm sure you said to me, oh, it's from the speech from the beginning of the film. I thought, I don't even remember that. And I thought, well, that could be in my 60-second window where I'm not paying attention.
No, because that's nothing to do with the film, H. That was my wedding vows for my first wedding.
I like that.
And you know what? Everybody there heard that, and nobody stopped us.
Yeah, nobody said anything.
Nobody said anything.
You still together? Oh, that was quite funny. Right. So
that's a passage from the Mary Shelley's novel.
Yeah.
It's not from
the film.
It's not from the film at all.
So anyway, it clearly doesn't start with the speech.
No.
But what I was saying was the bit that I thought it started with, which it does start with, is when they're all in the ice and they're all men fighting, and there's something about just loads of men fighting that as a woman I'm like, oh, I don't want to watch. Like, it just gives action vibes, you know, like action film. Like, oh, I can't be bothered. So I kind of shut myself off to it, and I can't lie, I did what any person in Gen Z does. I went on TikTok and had a look at a little clip of the film, you know, like a little snippet edit of it,
Yeah.
and it was so like a couple of the clips were just so beautiful, and I was like, okay, I've got to stick with it, and then
Okay.
as we got to the scene of like talking about his childhood, and it got a lot more cinematic in my eyes anyway, and I think a lot more symbolic, then yeah, I got into it all. So yeah, that was my start of the film.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's hard, and I'm not going to. Well, do you know what? I inevitably will compare this film to the book
Yes.
because I know the book and I love the book, but and it's hard not to. But it's a very different medium, isn't it? And the film, it's
Yeah.
you know, it's got to be different from the book because you can't tell the same story.
Yes.
And you're not supposed to tell the same story. You're supposed
Yeah.
to tell whatever story it is you're looking to tell, and you
Yes.
use the framework of the book
Yeah.
to hang that on it, like The Shining,
Yeah.
like so many other things that we've seen.
Yes.
The book does open up in the Arctic
Yes.
with the captain
Yes.
trying to get to the North Pole, and he meets Frankenstein,
Yeah.
and the whole book is told in that captain's letters home.
Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just
So
really nosy, isn't he?
who the
The
captain?
captain who's listening to it all. Like in
Yeah.
the film and the book, he's just being nosy.
Well, do you know what? In the book, it's a guy called Walton,
Okay.
and he like the first couple of chapters are just him talking about how he's dead lonely.
Yeah.
He's writing home to his sister about how lonely he is. He hasn't got any friends, and
Yeah.
he's talking a lot about his ambition, how he's done well, climbing up the ranks, and now he's captain in his own ship, and he's going to make a big trek to the North Pole.
Yeah.
And he's stuck in the ice, and all the crew want to go home. So it's very similar.
Yeah.
So it starts off like that. And then, of course, they find Victor Frankenstein in the ice, don't they?
They do.
And
they
they take
go,
him aboard the
oh my
boat.
god, he looks like he's nearly dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he's just been blown up.
Yeah.
And he tells them his story because he gets chased by the monster, and the monster's there, and they're chasing him, and they fight him off, don't they?
Yeah.
And then Victor Frankenstein tells his story to the ship's captain.
Yeah.
And then after that, the monster comes onto the ship, and the monster says, oh, right, if you've told your story, then I'm going to tell mine.
Yeah.
So he tells his story, and then that's it. So the film's sort of like in two parts.
It is, and I liked that format of it being in two
Yeah.
parts as well. I did like that.
Yeah. So, so you liked the film. What was it you liked about it, H?
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else then. No, I liked, for one, I liked all the colours. Now, I know that sounds a bit like I like the colours, but the fact of, I mean, his gloves, the red gloves that he wears, like throughout, like, I don't know, like the scenes where he's checking over. So, dear listener, in the film, he builds a contract basically with a guy who is going to give him a load of bodies, so that he can rip bits of different bodies and try and put them on his zombie. And as he's checking these criminals that are about to be hung, he's like, literally, he's got these red gloves on, and he's looking at them, and he's like, oh, you'd have been dead within a week anyway, or, do you know what I mean? And the way he becomes so inhumane, his mother's wearing red, like, in the beginning. His brother's fiance is wearing green the whole time, which I think is, like, all to do with, like, nature and Mother Nature and kind of these kind of maternal things. And I think I did read into it, actually, Shelley as well, and the book itself, and how she wrote the book. It's believed possibly in, is it postpartum depression? They do believe, and they reckon that Frankenstein somewhat metaphor for that, and how, you know, he births something and then he's like, what have I done? And he doesn't know what to do, and then he really doesn't handle it. And they think that was meant to symbolize, or at least it's been, some people interpret it as this, that it symbolizes the men in her life that she believes couldn't understand the way she could. So obviously, when Dr. Frankenstein makes the creature, it's not perfect straight away, and he's got absolutely no patience for it, to the point where he starts inflicting pain on the monster. Well, monster creature. You know, the only thing it learns is pain and pain and pain.
Yeah. Although Mary Shelley didn't write that.
Does she not?
No, in her story,
Okay.
he creates his creature
Yeah.
and then basically goes to bed.
Oh, right, okay. But does
No,
he
and then
get
wakes up.
depressed at all?
Wakes up, and then the creature's alive, and he goes, "Oh!" and he runs off.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, so it's
runs.
like scaredness and stuff, so...
Yeah.
Yeah,
So he
it's
runs
fairly
off, and then
simple,
when he
yeah.
comes back later with his mate, the monster's not there, and he's gone, "Oof, what do I do now?
Yeah, where's it gone?
Where's he
Yeah.
gone?"
I think that's kind of what... I think what's good, though, is the fact that you've seen, like, lots of different adaptations, read lots of different adaptations. I've literally just seen the one and kind of read
Yeah,
different
well, it's
stuff
been
on
really
this.
interesting.
So obviously, from reading stuff, I've got little bits of context, but not enough to really form an opinion to compare to any of the Frankenstein things. But
Okay.
enough to form an opinion on the film itself and the
Well,
storyline.
the first time I watched this film, because I watched it twice, and the first time I watched it, I was like, "Oh, well, this, one, it looks beautiful.
Yeah,
It looks absolutely
stunning.
stunning.
Yeah.
All the sets that were built for it, like you say, the costume, the colours,
I
the
mean, down to
lighting.
like the statue in his dream, like the symbolism of everything in it,
Yeah,
like
it's all
the
it's all
colours. Yeah,
great. That's beautiful.
yeah,
And the actors were great. They were
yeah.
able to
Jacob
convey.
Elordi. Who thought Jacob Elordi is Frankenstein's monster?
Well, I don't know who he is.
Exactly. No, I think he's like kind of. I think he's been in a lot of, to my knowledge, teen films, like romance teen films,
Okay.
stuff like that. He's kind of like a teenage. I don't know what you call him.
Heartthrob.
That's the one. Yeah, that kind of thing. So, I think he's kind of. Yeah, so I don't think anybody expected him to play Frankenstein's monster, but I think he
No,
did
so
such a good job at it.
yeah, everybody did a really good
Yeah.
job. But then I thought, well, hang on, he's played around with the characters. He's played around with
Yeah.
who they are. Elizabeth is in the books. She's Frankenstein's. She's Victor's like adopted sister. But then
Oh,
they
right,
do
okay,
end
yeah.
up they do end up getting married.
Right.
But they're only married for like a few hours, and then she
Yeah.
gets killed.
Yeah. Well,
And
sorry, go on.
and Heinrich Harland isn't a character in the book, and so I thought,
Okay.
well, why have they put him in
And
there? There's no need for him. They made the film 2.5 hours long,
Yes.
and why have they put him in there? There's no need for him
Yeah.
to be in there. What's he doing? Just to
I
give him
think he's
some
like
money.
an enabler, isn't he?
Well, yeah. So then I thought, well, and then there's also a bit. I thought, oh well, the script writing's not very good, because although most of it is really good,
Yeah.
there's and there's all that quandary about who is them, and what do we say every H? Monsters are created.
I always say aren't created. Why do I always say aren't created? You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
uh,
I mean, in this case, it's probably the most literal case we've got to say that saying.
yeah, well, yeah, but then also a couple of characters actually say it. Victor, you're monster.
You're monster. Yeah.
You're monster. Who is monster? You're monster. You think? I don't think you needed to say that, mate.
Yeah, I think we know.
I think we could have figured that out.
Yeah, I
So
think
I
we do
thought,
know.
oh, do you know what? There was no point in that.
Yeah,
Right. You think, oh, let us figure that
I'd
out.
agree. Yeah, I think that the kind of love interest, I suppose, in a way, his brother's fiance. I forgot. Is her name Elizabeth?
Yes.
Yeah, Elizabeth in the film, and his mum, obviously, both played by Mia Goth because
Yeah.
they wanted that similarities. I When me and Harley were watching it, he was like, "Oh, he's in love with her," and I was like, "He's not in love with her at all. He just A wants something he can't have, B can't deal with somebody telling him that they don't agree with him or that they think he's wrong and challenging him because he's been around enablers for too long, and C, he's craving that relationship that he had with his mother. He's not actually in love with her at all, I don't believe, in the film.
That's interesting.
I just think it's all kind of circumstance and like obsession almost, and even
I think
further to his ego.
I think you're right because I think the film is about obsession and
Yeah.
ambition and that thing because there is even one point is where he creates his creature and then he sits down and was, oh, what do I do now? I never
Yeah.
thought, now that I've got my horizon.
I never
What do I
thought
do
about
now?
after, yeah.
Yeah, I never thought about after, and I think the same thing would have happened with Elizabeth. So anyway, when I watched it a second time,
Yep.
I saw loads more in it, loads of different things, because I was a bit against the, his laboratory and where that was. And I thought, well, that's all a bit crazy and massive, and it's all large and overblown
Yeah.
unnecessarily so. But then when I watched it again, I thought, oh no, I think I understand it a bit more now. So I might have to even watch it again, watch it a third
Yeah.
time, but I just didn't have the time.
Yeah, I know somebody who's watched it like 4 times already, and it only came out like 4 weeks ago.
Yeah. So I think, and the ending is a lot different from
Yeah.
the book because
He
in
forgives
the
him, doesn't he, in the
he
film?
does, and then the monster goes away and
Yeah.
walks towards the light, the sun,
Yeah.
walking into the light rather
What
than death
happens
and
in the
darkness.
book?
Well, the monster gets to the ship, but Victor's already dead.
So he
And
dies
he
not
said,
being forgiven. Yeah.
so he dies not being forgiven, and he says, well, there's nothing for me to live now. I'm just going to build a big bonfire and burn myself up on it.
What, the monster?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think... Which ending do you prefer?
I think they're both very different and they're both very good in their own way. They're totally different things, and they're both
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
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 I'd
I
agree
like
with
the ending
you.
of the film. I like the film, and I like the way it ended.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I think there's a lot in the film about
God, yeah.
unchecked ambition.
Unchecked ambition.
Yeah, because and that's a common theme with the original story as well.
Okay.
Because you got the Robert Walton,
Yeah.
who the ship's captain, and he talks
Yeah.
about he's almost he's got no friends. He just wants a friend, and he can't find any friends. And
Yeah.
then he says right, and he's got all this ambition, and he ends up going to the North Pole, and all the crew are saying, "Oh, we've had enough. Can't we just go home?" And he's going, "No,
Yeah.
we're going." And it's just that, And then he gets a friend
Yeah.
who is Victor Frankenstein, because he
Not
says,
really
"Oh,
the
this
friend you want, is it?
no, no," because I found this guy in the Arctic. I think he's
Yeah.
going to be my mate. Yeah.
I tell
Anyway,
you
and
what,
then
though, there's
well,
some... Sorry, go on.
oh no, I was just going to say, and then he dies, and then of course he realizes that there's more to life than unchecked ambition and
Yeah.
just complete and utter pursuit of these goals, and really you need some humanity. You need, so he turns around and kind of goes home,
Yeah.
much like the film. That's the end of the film, isn't it? Where
Yeah.
the ship goes, because the captain was very much like that when he says, "It's not
Yes.
down to you to question me. We're going to the North Pole, and that's it." And
Yeah,
then
that's
after it all
it.
happens, the monster pushes about off the ice, and they say, "Right, we're off home."
Yeah. Well, I think another thing in the film, the gore in the film, I was not expecting it to be that
Oh,
graphic. Like, there's scenes where he's like cutting through legs and twisting them off, and I'm like, oh, like literally watching it like that. When you're trying to, and do you know what's really funny?
well,
I've lost that much weight now that I used to be able to cover my eyes with my hands, but I've got
you
gaps in my
got gaps.
hands now I'm like, oh, I can't even hide from it.
Well, that was another thing that I thought was really weird the first time round. I was going,
Yeah.
whoever wrote this score is nuts.
Yeah.
Because this is a music that was playing when he was chopping up dead bodies and making a. You think, it sounds like some sort of wondrous party.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's like Disney.
Yeah, it's like a
You
Disney film,
expect
yeah.
a Disney logo.
It's this Disney
Slicing
princess.
through bodies.
Yeah, slicing through it, sewing them up, putting eyeballs in.
Yeah.
It's finished. Ta-da!
Ta-da! Your order has been complete. Delivery is now en route.
But then,
Yeah.
of course, I realised when I watched it for the second time that it's not about the horror of it, and that's not
It's
what's
about
going
how
through
he's
Victor's.
feeling about
It's about
it.
how he's
Yeah.
feeling, and
He's feeling like
absolutely.
how the music sounds. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's got absolutely no compassion
No,
for
no.
for human,
None
for
at all.
humans
He's
or
just in
humanity.
complete pursuit for perfection of what he's doing.
Yeah.
He needs to be. He needs to be worse than his father. Really, there's a cycle of abuse here that
Well,
he
that's
absolutely
another.
does not want to break. In fact, he just like reaffirms it tenfold.
Yeah, and that's another thing that's in this film, isn't it? About the
Yeah.
generational violence and
Definitely.
the sins of the father
Yeah.
passing down, don't they?
Yeah,
Uh,
absolutely.
which is in the original story, but not as much. It's there, but it's not as
Yeah.
obvious. You know, his father
Yeah.
was actually a really kind, gentle man
Mm.
in the story, and in this book, of course, his father's a real ogre. I've got the hiccups.
You have got the hiccups.
A real ogre, isn't he? Yeah,
Yeah.
and he, beats him, and
He's horrible to his
and they're like, and then of
wife.
course he ends up doing that to his creature once
Yeah.
he makes him, and then I think that's why Heinrich Harland is in there.
Okay.
At first, I thought, why is he there? Why is he funding this?
Mm-hmm.
And of course, he's funded, and much like you should never take a job from Matthew Lillard in a film. If somebody comes up to you, if you're in a film and somebody comes up to you and says, "I'm going to give you loads of money to do this thing, I want you to do a favour," and you go,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, what's that favour?" And you go, "I'm not going to tell you now. I'm going to
Yeah.
tell you later." You think, "No, I'm not doing it."
Yeah. Yeah, we're in a film right now.
Don't
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. And is it to do with Matthew Lillard? Because if so, I'm definitely
Yeah,
out.
definitely not.
No, but I feel bad for Matthew Lillard. I watched, I think it's called Bad Mums the other day on Netflix, and he gets done over royally. Like, they basically, like, stitch him up for something he didn't even do. So, justice for Matthew Lillard.
Oh, well, it's about time. They've probably ganged up on him, all the wrong ones he's
Maybe they actually know
played.
all the other
Yeah.
things that he's done. FNAF 2's in cinemas.
I'll stay away from
But
the
you
cinema,
best believe I'm going to make you review it.
then. So I thought, well, what does he represent,
Yes.
Haaland? Is he, the evils of Big Pharma, and influencing medicine and this? And I don't think he is. And then I thought, well, maybe he's Hollywood. And they build this big set and things, and because it's very personal to Guillermo del Toro, isn't it? This
Yeah.
story and this film. So I thought, well, does he represent Hollywood taking his soul away and giving him loads of money? But I don't think he's. I think he does just represent capitalism and the violence that brings about.
I would
Because
absolutely agree with you, yeah.
Because he's a warmonger, he's an arms dealer,
Yeah.
and then of course they get all the body parts from poor people who are about to get executed
Yeah.
for
Whether
crime.
justly or unjustly, well,
Yeah.
but, you know.
for from bodies of people that died in war,
Yeah.
which are all
Well, like,
come
I'm talking about, like, the
because of
criminals and stuff. Like, even the
Yeah.
criminals, whether hung justly, unjustly, whatever. He's lining them up and he's like, oh, you'll do, you'll not do. Yeah, like war. I think they're all things related to capitalism and kind of war. And I think that he represents, to me anyway, he represented kind of high businessmen and the power that they hold, and the fact that he'd given him like almost like an infinity of resources, and how, you know, everybody always says, don't they, it's who you know and stuff like that. And I think it represents all of those types of things, and the fact that he's a complete enabler, yet he's in it for the same reasons as Victor, which is just greed.
And just absolute self-service.
Yeah, just greed,
And
self-service, and yeah, like just ego and everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And then, of course, you got Elizabeth, who is there playing.
Yeah.
I mean, this film is never going to pass the Bechdel test, is it?
What's that?
Oh, do you know what the Bechdel test is?
No.
Okay, so it's a thing about there's a like a feminist. There's like a feminist. I forget which feminist researcher or author by the name of Bechdel, and she
Okay.
said that the Bechdel test is it's basically how the film portrays women and
Yeah.
whether it passes this test.
Yeah, I
And
see.
it's surprising how many films don't.
Yes.
Because basically all it has to do
The Running
is
Man
have
definitely did not.
definitely did not. All it has to do is have two named female characters
Yeah.
who talk to each other about something other than a man.
Yeah.
And of course, this doesn't happen in this film because there's
No.
only two female characters,
No,
and they're
yeah.
actually played by the same person.
They
So
are played the same person. That would
they're not
actually be
gonna.
really difficult.
Yeah, and I think the only other woman in this film is when they go to see Harland, and he's
Yeah.
painting her because she's bare.
Yeah.
When he's painting a bare lady, and he goes,
Yeah.
"You can go."
Yeah. Go away now. Yeah, I would agree with you. But I do think that that's also symbolic, because I think it shows the power that men have. But yes, I do agree with you. It probably would not pass that test. But I think that's why there's more men in the film than women. I think it's to
Yeah,
show
well,
that, especially in those times, anything like that was completely and utterly dominated by men.
well, yeah. Which I think the book is, although it is completely dominated by
Yeah. Well,
men.
we were
Mary
talking. Sorry, go on.
Mary Shelley's mum was Mary Wollstonecraft, and she wrote the Vindication of the Rights of Women, so she was like the first feminine text.
Yeah.
And her father, as always, was quite a revolutionary in his day, William Godstone.
Yeah, and
Godwin.
we were talking about Frankenstein downstairs as a family, and both my mum and dad thought Frankenstein was written by a man.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah, because I think it's like, I think I only knew because we just researched it, but I think before that, if you would have asked me, I would have assumed the same, because it's quite male orientated. That
Yeah.
it kind of just, I don't know, it just made us assume that.
Well, poor old Mary Shelley, she had such a traumatic
Yeah.
life. Her mother died in childbirth while giving birth or she died very soon after she was born, so she never knew her mother. I mean, she got married to Percy Shelley, or she was having an affair with Percy Shelley, the famous poet, when she was like 18, I think, 17 or 18, and she was pregnant when she was like 18, 19. And her baby died, and I think she had several miscarriages or baby deaths.
Well, like they say that, like, the miscarriages and things like that, there's quite a few things in relation to that in Frankenstein, possibly.
Are you playing with your microphone stand?
No. Maybe. I'll stop it. Not as bad as when you clicked your pen that way.
I know, no, it was not as bad as clicking my pen. Yeah, so watching it the second time, I realised what the music was, and I kind of enjoyed that. I realised then the script writing was better than it was, apart from You're the monster. No, you are.
Yeah, you're the monster.
No, you're the monster.
Yeah, yeah, I get what you mean there. Yeah, I think we
And
can all make that assumption for ourselves.
yeah, and I thought the editing was a bit. It could have been a bit sharper and a bit. It was a bit.
Yeah, well, like the analysis I read, the man who did it, he believed it was too quick of a summary at the end of everything. I disagree. Now, I wanted to know your opinion on this because as a Gen Z, it was perfectly timed for me. I was just on the line of boredness, and then it had just pulled me back in, and I'd be like on a steady journey until the end, where it was like bang, 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 done, and I liked that.
What do you mean the ending was a bit too quick?
Like character deaths fly by and stuff happens and then it's kind of done all too quickly. Was that opinion? But I disagree, and I don't know if that's a generational thing or not.
No, I think you're right. I think the second half of the film was paced okay. I think it's the first half of the film is slow.
Bit slow, yeah.
Yeah,
I would agree. It started to lose me a tad, and then it pulled me back in just enough that then I would agree.
Yeah, it's like the I don't know, the middle section just flagged a bit, and it was just a bit.
Yeah, I'd agree.
So, and that's why I thought they should have got rid of Haaland from there. I don't think they needed him in there, and I
don't think they needed him.
I still don't think they needed him in there. You could have. You could have done. You could have, if you wanted to make the thing about the evils of capitalism and violence and things like that. Unless I'm completely misinterpreting it, you still could have done that without him.
Yeah, with him and his resources Victor. In general. Like you could have brought Haaland in just for the resources. Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't need to have. I don't think. I could understand why he's there. I don't think they needed him, and I think it could have been a bit sharper at the beginning. But apart from that, the themes of compassion and forgiveness at the monster at the end and that I thought was really beautifully done. I did like
the chapter with the monster, the second part of the film where you see him learn and grow from a baby into a man. I mean, you see him reading Ozymandias, and he's got clearly more of an understanding. I think that showed so much. I think that showed like he's got this understanding of like obviously all the things that Ozymandias stands for: nature over men, conflict and war, all these things that he's got such a deep understanding of. Yet the man who created him doesn't.
Well, Victor is Ozymandias.
That's what I mean. Yeah, he basically is Ozymandias. Yeah.
Yeah, but then also he reads Paradise Lost, didn't he? We talked about Paradise Lost the other week.
Yeah.
And the introduction of knowledge, given knowledge, which is the subtitle of the film.
Oh my God! I just remembered the blind man. Oh, the blind man and the wolves.
Yeah. Well, the story is actually called Frankenstein or Prometheus. I can't remember. It's something about Prometheus. Prometheus is the guy that gave fire to humans and defied the gods. So
was that the person that Victor was seeing in his dreams? Possibly.
No. It's just a story.
Okay.
But it's all about the attainment of knowledge.
Okay.
And that's what Victor does.
What do you think that was that Victor was seeing in his dreams? Then I didn't quite wrap my head around that. The statue and the fire.
Oh yeah. Do you know what? I'm not sure. I'd have to watch that again.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure it was needed.
It's in his dreams, but it's mentioned loads throughout. So there must be a reason it's there, but I couldn't figure out that reason. He does he pray? I think he prays to it in the beginning. Or something like that, or he relies on it, or there's definitely something symbolic about it at the beginning, and then it comes to him in his dreams surrounded by fire, and it gets more and more and more vivid until the day that he makes Frankenstein, and it's so vivid in his dreams, everything around him on fire. Do you remember? And then he wakes up, and then Frankenstein's at the end of his bed.
So I think that's probably the culmination of him losing touch with humanity.
Possibly, yeah.
And because doesn't he pray for his mother's survival? Isn't it?
Possibly that might be what he prayed to, yeah. Because I'm pretty sure he screams at it and says, "You lied," or something to it.
Yeah,
So
so the
I don't know
further
what that
away he
feeling
gets
is.
from it,
Mm.
yeah, I think the further away he gets from it, the more ambition and the further he gets away from being compassionate and connection with
Yeah.
another human being. Is
More and more fire. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But that's interesting. Well, I think that's something that you'd have to watch again. So
Yeah, but
yeah,
I
I
think
don't
it's. I
know.
mean, some of the scenes are so amazing. You got black and white, everything black and white, but certain things in red. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, Stark.
It's so
Yeah.
done. Yeah, so well done.
So I give that a Generation Z win H, I think.
Definitely, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Unless, have you got anything else to add, H, about Frankenstein? Any other?
No, I don't think so.
Right. Well, it's time for this.
It's Burger Stews, Burger Review. 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 It's Burger Stews.
He's eaten a burger and he's back. Oh. Hang on. He's eaten a burger and he's marking it out of 5. This week, H, I've gone emerging.
Emerging,
Yeah. Or growing.
right?
Because this is a relatively new burger chain to
Yeah.
the UK, but it's a very well-known chain from the US
Okay.
called Shake Shack. Have you ever been to a Shake Shack?
I have heard of a Shake Shack very briefly. Couldn't be able to tell you what they do.
Well, they make burgers.
That occurred to me as I said it.
Age, you know what? I went back to Beefy Boys.
Yeah.
And the burger was. I had a different burger, but it was still as good. I'm not
Was
going to do a review
it-
about it, but do you know what I did? I was in Hereford,
Yeah.
and I thought, right, I'm gonna stop over in Hereford tonight because I was working there. And I thought, if I'm gonna eat there, then
Yeah.
you have to book a table. It gets dead busy.
Yeah.
So I booked a table online. You know when you like do it through an online thing, and it puts your table reservation in your Google Calendar, doesn't it?
I'm an Apple user, so I wouldn't know.
Oh right, well this does.
Yeah.
It puts your thing in your Google Calendar, and it was for like 5:30 or 6 o'clock at night. So I got there and I ordered my tea and I waited for my burger to come along. And Caroline, my wife, called me and said, "What are you doing? What are you up to? Where are you?" I was like, "I'm in Hereford. I'm just about to have my tea."
Yeah.
Because she was sat at home with iPhone.
Yeah.
And because my Google Calendar's linked with my Amazon Alexa at home, it went 15 minutes to Stuart's appointment at Beefy Boys. She went, "What the fuck's Beefy Boys?
Yeah. Where actually are you?
What are you doing? Who are these Beefy Boys?"
Yeah. Where are these beefy boys you're seeing?
Yeah, who are these Beefy Boys? And I went, "No, I'm just having a burger."
Yeah.
Anyway, this week it's Shake Shack. I had a truffle burger. So Shake Shack, truffle burger, 3.5.
Not bad.
Not bad, it was good.
Yeah.
It was a good burger, good cheese. The truffle taste was a bit,
What kind of truffle?
well, it was like a truffle mayonnaise.
Okay.
So, do you know what? Not like a chocolate truffle. Not
Yeah, I was
like
about to say the only kind of truffle I know is a chocolate truffle.
No,
But I thought, could that be a thing? And then I thought, no, truffle must be something else.
I could see you thinking, I'm going to keep my mouth shut.
I'm going to remain quiet.
Yeah, because if I was to eat a truffle, it would make me wretched.
You would make me wretched.
I think you're wretched.
The
No,
wretch
you
devil.
don't. Wretched devil. So the truffle taste was like feeble. It wasn't all there.
Yeah.
Uh,
So what does
and
truffle taste like then? You never told me what truffle
oh,
was.
do you know what? It's a bit of a unique thing. You can get like truffle mash and stuff.
That's great. That
And
doesn't tell me any more about
no,
what truffle
it's a
is.
thing. It's a thing that pigs find.
Okay.
Pigs find them. They use pigs to snuffle them out.
Snuffle what out?
Truffles. They grow underground. They're like a fungus. They're like a, but you get them out the little lump and you shave them.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
So
think they
why
can
is a
create them
chocolate truffle
artificially
called
now.
a chocolate truffle?
I don't know. Probably because it looks like it. So I think it's the same shape. I don't know.
Possibly.
Anyway, the truffle taste was a bit feeble.
Yep.
The brioche bun was all right, but it was like cake, which actually wasn't a bad thing.
Yeah, we're going to say that can go. If done right, sweet and savoury can go.
Yeah, so it wasn't that bad. But yeah, 3.5. It could have been a bit better.
Yeah.
It should have been a bit more truffly, I think. If they're going to advertise it as a truffle burger,
Yes.
they should make it truffle, more truffle. Yeah, so Shake Shack, 3.5. Not bad.
Not bad,
All right.
not bad.
I don't think it was as good as Five Guys.
No.
No.
5 goes
Although
over Shake Shack.
I think so, yeah.
Have you tried Wingstop yet? I know it's not a burger, but have you tried Wingstop yet? That's my best friend's favourite. She's always at Wingstop.
No, but I went past Wingstop yesterday.
Yeah,
In town,
they're
there's a couple in
becoming a
Nottingham.
really massive thing in the UK, but they were
Is that
fairly
right?
new to the UK. I mean, they're a bit more established now, but they were very, very new to the UK. Kind of not so long ago. I don't know why I'm describing it like that. Yeah, they're fairly new, and she is absolutely in love with it. But she's
And
gluten
who's
intolerant to
this
mixed
when
milk.
you say she? What's her name?
April?
Right. Well, it's not April's Wingstop review, is it? It's Burger Stew's burger review.
Because I had another alarm go off. Then did you? Did you hear it?
No, turn your alarms off.
Oh, I'm stacking them up.
Right, you ready?
Yep.
Dun, 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 dun. Test. Woo, woo, woo. Test. Woo, woo, woo. Question 1H.
You put a new spin on that then.
I did a bit. I did the opening chords, didn't I? To Paul McCartney's Jet.
Yep.
I think once we get through a year, I might do a different test theme tune. What do you think to that?
I think we should do that. Yeah, I should think we should do that at the yearly special.
Okay. Name one of the characters in this film that called Victor a monster to his face.
His brother William Frankenstein.
Correct.
Everybody in the film.
Name one item that Victor bought from the store when he went hunting for his creature, and he says, "What are you going? Where are you going?" He says, "I'm hunting big game."
Gun.
No, because it was a bit like one of my shopping lists. H.
I don't remember this bit. Where are we talking about?
When he decides he's going to chase the creature to the North Pole, and
Oh, dynamite.
okay, I'll give you that. Dynamite was one of the things he bought. 3 tins of condensed milk, firewood, and 6 sticks of dynamite.
Milk, that was it, because he drinks condensed milk, doesn't he? All throughout the
I
film, Harley's saying,
thought
he's
that's my
just
shopping
drinking
list.
milk.
Oh, he does drink milk throughout the film. He does drink milk.
He does, he drinks milk.
I think that's him trying to get back to his mum.
Yes, I would agree.
I
never thought of that, actually.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Oh, what colour is the insect's blood? When Elizabeth's talking about the insects, what colour is their blood?
Is it green or blue? Bluey green?
Do you know what? I can't remember each. I didn't write it down.
Do you know, I can't remember, but I would guess bluey green.
Can't remember. So I'll
What
give you
a
that.
guess.
I think it might be yellow.
Oh, right, okay.
I should have written that down. I've got the question written down. I don't have the answer written down. Oh, well, I think you might be 3 for 3 then if I give you that.
Okay.
Oof.
Oof.
Right, question 4. H. Was it worth it?
Was what worth it?
Well, this is a line, isn't it, that Elizabeth and Victor both say to each other. First of all, when she's in the convent and he says, "Oh, was it worth it?"
Yeah.
And then and then she says to him,
After
"Was it worth it?"
after the monster.
Yeah. Was
What
it
are you
worth it?
asking me then? Are you asking me
What did they say next? What did they say next? Was it worth it?
Was it worth it? Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna
Come on,
have to pass
H.
this one.
Come on,
Do
you're
I know-
3 for 3.
Is it really? This seems like a hard question. Was it worth it?
Was it
Is
worth
the thing
it?
like all the blood or something?
All the blood?
No.
No. Was it worth it? Is anything, is what they say.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, I don't
Was it
know.
worth it?
I
Is
wouldn't have got
anything? Oh. H,
I wouldn't have got that.
You nearly got a pound on the drink then.
Oh, nearly. Oh, yeah, I forgot it's gone up now.
Yeah. H, what snack did I eat whilst watching Frankenstein?
Was it condensed milk and dynamite?
No. Wasn't.
Was it your shake and shack burger?
No.
No.
I shared a cornetto.
You shared a cornetto
Yeah.
with the
Me and
cat?
Ferdinand.
Or the
No,
dog?
with the dog. Yeah. He licks one side and I lick the other.
You seem to favourite the cat. I thought that would be a cat activity, not a dog activity.
Cats don't eat ice cream.
Don't be so ridiculous.
You idiot.
you noob.
Yeah, Ferdy loves ice cream.
Oh, well.
He loves the cornetto.
Oh.
To the point now where we had his Sunday dinner each.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, right, we all had cornettos. And I don't want anybody to know in the house that me and Ferdy share cornettos. So we were all eating our cornettos after dinner. And Ferdy was going nuts. And I thought, I can't let him share my cornetto in front of the whole of the family.
But it's going to become
Because-
obvious.
Because then they'll know that I let Ferdinand lick my cornetto, lick one side while I eat the other.
Yeah.
So Caroline, my wife, is like, "Why is he going so crazy for cornetto?"
No, I've got one better than that. It was when we had Ferdinand for a week and we kept saying he keeps looking at his bed and crying at us. And you were
Yeah.
like, yeah, you've got to roll it up for him. We were like, roll it up and what? And then you're like, well, roll it up and give it to him. And then he humps it. And we were like, what? Like,
Yeah.
how did you figure out that's what he wants? Like,
Because
why
that's
does he
what he
cry
asked
for that? Oh, God.
Yeah, so I had to style that out. Oh, I don't know. I don't know why Ferdy's gone so mad about ice cream. And I'm like,
Yep.
shut up, Ferdy.
Don't
And
snitch.
he's looking at me, yeah, snitches get stitches. I was like, later.
You had created a monster.
I have created a monster. That's what Ferdinand said. He said to me,
You are,
"You're the monster.
you are the monster.
You're the monster feeding me ice cream."
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's it, H. I think we're all done apart from watching Telly Bean.
Stranger Things, obviously.
Stranger Things. You know what? I have watched. It's 4 episodes into it. Watched the first 4.
And if you rip it apart in any way, I will drive to Nottingham and take all of your cornettos.
You'd be taking a dog as well. 'Cause he thought, hang on.
And Ferdinand.
Been following you home.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think the first 20 minutes, it took me a while to get into it.
Yeah.
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 But
I tell you what it is, it's that acting that's like, hey, man. It has got that kind of cheesy, you know, like, why aren't you at school? Like, kind of very Americanized USA in the 80s. It's very stereotypical, which can be hard to watch.
yeah,
bit
and
cheesy.
it's plot driven.
It is,
isn't
yeah.
it?
It is
So
plot
if
driven.
nothing's happening, if nothing's driving it,
Yeah.
there's no
Depth.
there's yeah. So unless it's super exciting and something's going and it's gripping, then
Yeah.
you're not interested in it. And so the first 20
Well,
minutes wasn't, was it? It was just about them going to school and do.
I like it because I've grown up with it, so I get invested in the little characters. But yeah, I would agree that if I wasn't that into it, the acting wouldn't be captivating enough to.
Oh yeah, and that doesn't mean it's not good, because it's great, because
Yeah.
it is actually gripping, and I do like
Yeah.
and you do like
Oh,
the
it's my
characters in it, don't
favourite
you?
series ever, 100%. I mean, there's just so much in it that you just can't. Did you expect? Oh, I can't say it. It's such a massive spoiler, and it's such a massive show. But did you expect what happened at the end?
No.
I suspected it somewhat because there had to be a reason. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
But yeah, not completely. I wasn't
No.
expecting it quite then.
I did know who would be in Vecna's world,
Yes.
in
Yeah.
Henry's world. I saw that
Yes.
coming.
Yeah. Well, because there's a reason for that, isn't there? They did all of that for a reason. You kind of knew that was going to be for a reason. So
Yeah.
So anyway, as we've talked about that all in like Morse code. So if you've watched it, you know what we're on about. If you haven't, you don't. Just not any spoilers. Then yeah, it's like I did absolutely love it.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it too. Yeah. All right then, H. Well, I think we'll call that a night. Just if people want to get in touch with us, how do they?
They can go and chat to us, comment, message on our new Facebook page, the My Generation Gap podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's doing really well.
What else can I do?
Instagram, My Generation
Instagram,
Gap. Yeah. So our
Yeah,
TikTok's
what's the other? And Facebook and what else can they get in touch? Email us. They can email us, can't they?
Email us.
They can message us through the YouTube
Yeah.
channel, can't they? H? Yeah. And what was the other one that they can do? That they can do?
TikTok.
Oh yeah, but they can't do that anymore.
Well,
now,
no, they
H.
can't
Why?
because we're
why?
banned.
Yeah, because you got us banned.
We got us banned.
You got us thrown off
Do you
TikTok.
know what? Yeah, we got us thrown off TikTok.
I've seen some of the rubbish on TikTok.
I
right?
know.
How did you get us
You know
thrown off
what?
TikTok?
So apparently,
what did you do?
Apparently, we violated community guidelines. The only really possible thing, I can't remember if it told me this or if I ended up going down a rabbit hole and guessing this, was unoriginal content, which basically means you've taken somebody else's content and just used it. So if I've exported it off Riverside, the platform that we use to film all our podcasts, because it's easier, I took it off of Riverside and then put it straight on TikTok. And if I don't edit it, maybe it looks like I'm stealing the content, but I'm like, literally, it's me. Like, I am me in the video. So, yeah, I think it thinks that we're impersonating two other people. So, yeah, we've been banned for like 3 to 6 months, so they can't contact us on TikTok.
So you can't contact us on TikTok.
So, no longer TikTok.
Yeah. But find us on all the other channels.
Instagram,
drop us a line.
Facebook.
Let us know what you think about Frankenstein. Let us know what you think that Red Angel is.
Yes.
Yeah.
Red Angel.
Yeah. Otherwise, that's it.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Love you.
All right, love you.